Hi, this is Kerry-Ann Reed Brown, and this is Carry On Friends, the Caribbean American podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Carry On Friends podcast. We are celebrating our 5th year of podcasting, and our first guest for our 5th year, all year long celebration is Guerline Emmanuel. Guerline, welcome to Carry On Friends. How are you?
I am great. Good morning, Kerry-Ann. Thank you very much for having me on, giving me the opportunity to speak with you this morning and also your followers and your fans. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to have you. So, Guerline, why don't you tell the community of friends a little bit about who you are, what you do, and all that good stuff, and the Caribbean country you represent.
Okay, great. My name is Guerline Emmanuel, pronounced Guerline most of the time. So in case you see that I go in and out and say Guerline instead, I am originally from Haiti. I'm living in New York, been here for a couple of years. What we do is my husband and I own a historical and cultural tour company to Haiti called Bellevue Tours. And this year we just launched late last year, 2019, as a matter of fact, BV Style, which is the travel gear to accompany Bellevue Tours.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me what got you or what inspired you and your husband to start a historical and cultural tour company, and how is there a significance for it being historical and cultural specifically, as opposed to it's just a tour company?
Like we usually, like everyone else, travel home and go back to Haiti. I started going back in my 20s. My husband, ever since he was 16. I came here when I was 8, and he came when he was 12. One of the things we wanted to do when we started having children is to make sure that we always take our boys back home. That was extremely important for us so that they could actually learn about our history and learn about our culture, because Haiti has a very rich, vibrant history and culture. So what we wanted to do is we started off just going back home like we usually do. And then, like, typically when we go back home, usually stay at your house, people come and visit you, and the family come over. And the kids, when they started getting older, they were like, oh my God, what are we doing? Why do we always come and stay here? And that's where we really started taking them to different places more in Haiti. With the internet and Facebook, we started seeing a lot of times when we go back home, we usually stay in the area where we're from, family members and things like that. So with the internet and Facebook and people showcasing different places and different pictures in Haiti, we had nieces and nephews that came with us one year, and they're like, well, I want to go here. I want to go here. I want to go here. And here is Bassin Bleu and Jacmel. Here is in the south, in Ilavache. Here is Palais Société in the north. And then one day we just put everybody in the car after the earthquake, and we started driving down from the north to the south. I think we drove approximately 12 to 15 hours. We stopped at different places. We visit places that was in the map. We're looking at all of these different towns. And that really started getting us interested in all of these different things that we were seeing while we were driving. And that's really the birth of Bellevue Tours. With the historical and cultural reason why is because a lot of times the perception of Haiti is always negative. And when you are growing up here in the United States, for me, I said I'm lucky because I come from a family that, even though I lived in New York at home, it was straight Creole. I couldn't speak anything else. My father is one person I will always credit with always keeping that love of Haiti, taking you to like Haitian shows, different programs, cultural programs. And I used to always hear him saying all the time, you come from the one of the greatest countries in the world. That's how I grew up seeing Haiti and hearing about Haiti. So all the negative and everything else that I would see would really be in the news, or other people who did not know about Haiti. So for me, Haiti have always been that positive thing, that fierceness, that pride, because I had that at home, and I had a father who was really deep into making sure you know that. And that's what I started off with, hoping to teach my kids. And then it started off with us having a business where we are sharing that love and that passion about Haiti.
Mm. As you are speaking about, the impetus for all of this, I so can relate to it because, I came here when I was 13, about to be 14.
Mm-hmm.
And, one of the things that I experienced growing up in Jamaica with church, at least 2 or 3 times for the year, the Sunday school went on a Sunday school trip, and we always went to different parts of Jamaica. And so I got to see a lot of Jamaica. And then when I came up here to live, and, I was telling my cousins about different places, when we went back to Jamaica, they all wanted to go to, the places that I talked about. Some of them historical, some of them more recreational. And the one thing that I make sure that I do every time I go to Jamaica is go someplace new. Every single time. And you're right. We go home. When we go back home, we go to the house we grew up in, our community, our neighborhoods. And I did that for a while. And as I got to be an adult, I'm like, yeah, no, I'll balance it. I'll do a little bit of time with the family. And then the rest of the time we're doing a hotel, or we're the road, as we say. And, just keep moving, and the kids enjoy it because they get to do so much, So tell me a little bit about, the types or the types of people who are interested. Is it mostly Haitians, or is it a mix of non-Haitians? Tell me a little bit about some of the places or some of the trips that you've facilitated, and, people's perceptions before the trip and then after the trip.
The kind of people that comes on our trip, most of them I find are Haitian American. Because a lot of times Haitians are very prideful and proud of Haiti. So Flag Day, 1st of January, Subjumu, and everyone is always sporting their blue and red flag. So the children that are born here have this love of Haiti, but then do not know, apart from these 2-3 things, that's it. They do not know anything else. So I find that a lot of our guests are usually Haitian American. And funny enough, every time that they would come to Haiti, they would bring a friend from Jamaica. They'll bring a friend from Grenada. They'll bring a friend from all these different places in the world and from all over the United States, because those friends as well have a lot of Haitian friends, or they went to school with their Haitian buddies, and they always heard about Haiti as well. So I always find that it's a mix of the younger crowd. I would say from like 25 to 65 is mostly a demographic. Another big demographic for us is Haitians who left a long time ago and haven't been back for the longest time, and didn't know how to go back or where to go, or some did not have close family members still, and they usually want to have and go in a group setting, because we specialize in group tours as well. So those are really the type of people that always come on the trip. For me and my husband, Olga, we started looking at, I'm from the north. I'm from Cap Haitien, which we call OCAP. So we always refer to, if you hear OCAP. So we started off wanting to just do tours around OCAP. Why? Because for us, historically, that's a lot of the places that have the historical events. For example, Boukman from Jamaica with Bwakaima. We have Henri Christophe from Grenada, who was the king of Haiti as well. General from the Haitian Revolution. We have the Palais of Citadel that he built. But then with everything else going on, and due to the brilliance of the internet, there's so many places in Haiti. Like you said, you will get up and you drive through Jamaica. There's so many places that we don't know. So we had our 5th-year anniversary because we started the company November 2nd, 2009. And we did 3 years of extensive research before we started doing tours to Haiti. And driving from the north to the south was one of the research that we did, looking at how long it would take you from one place to another. And for the 5th-year anniversary, I would say that was one of our most memorable trips because we took a group of 50 people from the north to the south of Haiti. It was over 10 days. We went to so many different places and historical sites. We started off from Citadel, Palais Saint-Souci, Cap Haitien. We drove to Marchand des Salines. We stopped by Gonaive, which is Marchand des Salines is named after Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the first general and emperor of Haiti that gave us our independence. We drove down to Port-au-Prince. We went to the Mopana Museum. We then went up to Jacmel, which is a artistic paradise. We went to Bassin Bleu, the waterfall in Bassin Bleu. We drove down to Île Vache, which is an island off of Okai in the south. We went to one of the biggest cave system in the Caribbean called Guat-Marijan, is a cave in the south. So we went through the north to the south with 50 people, discovering all of these different places, towns, stopping at different areas, going up and down the mountain, the scenery, the greenery, beautiful. So anyone who was on that trip, and if you probably have been to more places than your parent in that one single trip. So that's one of the trips to me that is most memorable. Also, one of the things that we do in our trip, we go back. We basically specialize from the Taínos time when Columbus got lost and arrived in Haiti, the original Taíno name, and met with the natives. So we start from that period to the early beginning of the Free Black Republic, a little bit after 1804. So we specialize in that period of time of our history. And we still have petroglyphs, which are rocks where the Taínos used to carve in. So that's part of our trip as well. That is one of my most memorable trips. And the second trip that we do is we also curate trips for different companies, events. Last year, August, for the first time, we had Dîner Blanc in Okap, and we also do a culinary trip with Nadège Playmore, who is a chef in New York. And one of the most memorable experiences for me is when she did the photo shoot at Palais Saint-Souci, and everybody was dressed up with their crown, and we had the king with his crown in his hand. That picture went viral, and that to me was one of the most memorable experiences as well.
You know, as I'm listening to you, it seems like people get this experience of Haiti that they know exists, but do not see frequently on media, because the picture that's painted of Haiti is one of destitute, poverty, and all the other things that aren't necessarily incorrect, but it's not necessarily the entire story. And so, like, what do you feel needs to be done for more people to see this other side of Haiti, and recognize that, you know, there's a role that we play? Because I personally feel like, you know, taking these trips as, you know, members of the diaspora, taking these trips and supporting the local economies one way to give back. But like, what are your thoughts in terms of the importance of this trip, not only from knowing your culture, but helping to build or sustain the local economy, if I'm making sense?
I think one of the things that we now have at our disposal that we've never had before, Instagram, Facebook. A lot of time, the only thing you always heard about Haiti, first Black republic that had a successful slave revolution, poorest country in the world. It was like that was your first name and that was your last name, and that was it. That's the only story they want to tell you. Like everything else in every place, even in the United States of America, there are people that are poor, that are people that still have outhouses. There are people that are still in the country, not educated, and are living a really harsh life. However, if you listen to any president, and one thing that was striking for me, I'm a student always of life, and I believe in always learning. And if you hear Barack Obama will talk all the time, he says that we are always striving for that perfect union, right? It is never like we are a horrible country, there's still racism, we have a terrible past, we treated people this way, that way. It is all in the wording. It is all in the command of the language and how you identify yourself. So they identify Haiti from the time that Haiti created this revolution and was successful and the only one that have ever done so. We don't have a blueprint to follow. We create our own in everything. Our language, our culture, our history, our country. We are from different parts of the continent of Africa, and we created this country. And that is something that is powerful. That is something that is extraordinary. However, from the time when I started reading the history of Haiti in college, I had to really look at the book and say, okay, which country they're talking about? Because if you read it, we were horrible, we were demons, we were this, we were that. That's how we were depicted. And then it changed slightly. It changed slightly where you are known as the poorest country in the world. And the turning point is that right now, your story is at your fingertips, on your phone. You are creating this story. People don't know, because a lot of times when we come from Haiti, we come from the area that we are from, we fly here and that's it. We don't know if have gone to all of these different areas unless you are someone who probably have a job or a career that will take you to all these places. So we now have the command of telling our own story, and it starts with being on social media. I think that is the most impactful for us and every other country of changing the way that our country is viewed and sharing our own story always, not being told who we are, but we are actually telling people who we are. So that's one. What needs to be done is that knowledge and that sharing of information. Yes, we have bad places and bad things like every place else, but we are also now have the narrative of showing, well, this is a beautiful place. And you have people who are Haitian who left Haiti who's asking, hey, is this Haiti? Where is this? I've never seen this. I never know this. I never see this in the news. And for the first time, I think a couple of years in the past 10 years, we have more people who have left Haiti, who, because of the internet, are now taking the time to go to Haiti, go on the trips. There's more tour companies being born outside of Haiti that is interested in taking, like Bellevue Tours was interested in taking people back to Haiti, and that has made the difference. On a local level, I think for the first time, probably 8 years ago, people start seeing the benefit and the beauty of tourism, because it's all a matter of mindset, of education, of teaching people, yes, when people come and visit your country, your money is circulating. We are buying, we are, staying at hotels, we are buying things from the local. And the beauty of Haiti right now is that we don't have a tourism industry where it is not directly in the hand of the people. It's very, it's an authentic travel experience where you are in
Yes.
the masses. You are meeting the locals. You are walking in the street. You're not secluded, or we have a bunch of, let's say, resort where you cannot see the local population, and our food is fresh. We are directly getting the food from the land. So all of these things is a different experience, and it's new and it's fresh, and that is the beauty that we have to grow but also protect as more tour companies are showcasing Haiti.
Well, I have to say, like, I agree with you. There's poor, there are uneducated people in even the most rich of countries, right? And you know, when I went to Haiti in 2017, I kept thinking, like, as we were driving from the airport, um, I was like, passing places, I'm like, this place reminds me of this part when you're driving this part in Jamaica. Oh gosh, this place, just the similarities in terms of like what it there's this feeling like you're home in the Caribbean, and it's like, oh, this looks like when I'm driving to this part or that part. And I remember we stayed at Decameron. Is that I think that's the fort. Yes, it was so beautiful. I took a picture, and it was just like, this is beautiful. And I remember posting pictures, and people are like, is that Haiti? I'm like, it sure is. And I tell you, those locals, I was on the beach, and you know, dude rolled up on his boat and was like, you want lobster, you want shrimp? And there was the artwork, the beautiful artwork that Haiti is known for. You were able to get it. So it's really a great opportunity. I think, you know, a tour company is a great way to, because I went to a conference. And so it was more, it was a conference, but it really was like a group trip, because it wasn't just me saying, oh, I just want to go and explore Haiti. Not that that's not something people want to do, but if you want to, I think it's a great way to experience. And, you know, being with other Haitians who were always also like, wow, I did not know this hotel existed in Haiti. So the role of like Black travel, so you have travel noir and all of this insurgence of, you know, Black people do travel, and that and how that is displayed on social media, Facebook, or particularly Instagram, I am pretty sure plays a huge role in, you know, people's desire to really explore the rich culture that's Haiti. So transitioning from the tour company, did you say how often you go back, how many tours you do per year through Bellevue?
We do 3 types of tours. So sometimes we have customized tours where we are actually not on the ground with you, but let's say that you have a group that is going for anniversary, and while you are in Haiti, you
create itineraries for them.
We create itineraries. We do that. We also do travel consultation as well, so that a lot of times you are looking to go to the north in Oka, but then I want to go to Bassin Bleu. Oh, but at the end, I want to end up in Lavage. So there's a lot of times people will call us, and we also have travel consultation services that we provide. So basically, your 3 months of research, we could cut that down for you in 1 hour. And finally, for us now with BV Styles, we have created the travel bag, which is also based from the idea of always pushing the history and culture of Haiti. BV Styles, we just launched our first bag, which is called the Liberators. And the Liberators have 10 women from Haitian Revolution that we wanted to honor and wanted to also showcase, because as we learn more about Haiti, we learned that, well, we had women in the military. We had women fighting in the front line. We had generals in the army. So we were ahead of our time always. So we just have not been taught all of this information that we have. And even though it's a travel bag, it's also a piece of history, because the travel bag was created out of my difficulty going to Haiti 4, 5 times, 6 times in the year, and not being able to have a bag that is easy for me to travel. And the greatest experiences you have when you're traveling is to always have your luggage misplaced, lost somewhere in transit. So the travel bag that I created have the ability for you to pack a couple of days' clothes in your travel bag, and also you have the compartment at the bottom for your blanket, for your shoes. And then I wanted an easy reach when you go into TSA of just taking out your laptop, your iPad, your phone, not going through the whole bag. But what's great about the Liberators for me is that as I learn more about Haitian history, more about the women who were general, who were lieutenants in the army, who were Maroons, is that we do not talk enough about them. So the design of the bag with the name The Liberators in red, and inside of the bag being red, signifying power, strength, is also the name of 10 Haitian women from Haitian Revolution, with the Haitian Revolution mindset, because of course, Anakawana is on the bag, and she was the Taino queen, the last of the ruling kingdom in Haiti before the Spaniard enslaved the population. So Anakawana is in the back. So it embodied the revolutionary spirit of all of these different women that is not as well known as the men. And we wanted to be a conversation piece. We wanted to be a travel bag, but we wanted to also be a piece of history that you are carrying with you and letting people know that these are the women that we are from. And for me, Kerry-Ann, there isn't really, when you are learning about Haitian history, before there was a Jamaica, a Bahamas, Cuba, there was just us coming from and being enslaved from the motherland into the Caribbean, into the Americas. So this bag to me is all of our bag, because there's really, when you're studying Haitian history, book 1 is from Jamaica, Christophe is from Grenada. And that's the ties that bind us and make us one. So for me, it's always the idea of this is who we are from. And when I say we, I'm not specifically talking about only Haitian or Haitian American. I'm talking about we collectively, all of us. And that's what this bag represents for me, the Liberators.
Awesome. Awesome. So when is the next trip that you, Guerline, are going to? Like, that's what I want to know, because, you know, the audience listen to you and they're like, oh, wow, you know, she knows a lot. When is she going to Haiti? And when is she having a group trip? And when can I go with her? You know? So that's kind of like, what is the itinerary looking like for you traveling with or guiding a group?
Well, I am extremely excited this year in 2020. 2020 is the anniversary of 350 years of Cap Haitien, or Cap. And also, it is the remembrance of 200 years since Ali Christophe, the King Ali Christophe, died in 1820. So this year in OCAP, from August 7th to the 13th, is currently on the website at BellevueToursHaiti.com, is the Christophian Tour, the Year of the King. I am extremely excited because apart from our regular Christophian tour, we are also doing a masquerade ball with Nadej Fleurimont in Cap Haitien in August. So that is where we are right now. structuring, planning, doing all type of activities, organizing, orchestrating already. We've been planning it for a year now. So that would be on the Christophian tour from August 7th to the 13th of August. And we hopefully will see Dine Blanc also will be in Haiti in August around this time. So this August is a great opportunity to come into OCAP to visit Palais Sanssouci, to visit Citadel. We have the largest artillery collection in the Americas, and it's in Citadel in Haiti. And all of it is due to the brilliance of King Henri Christophe. So I want to take the opportunity to invite you and all of your listeners to Haiti this August to come and celebrate with us the Year of the King in honor of Henri Christophe.
Awesome. Guerline, thank you so much for being on the show and just talking a little bit about, Haitian history and the culture and what you do in terms of helping people change their perceptions of Haiti and what Haiti is about. So tell the audience where they could find you, what, information, so your website, social media handle, and all that good stuff.
Okay, great. Our website is B as in boy, V as in Victor, Tours, Tours, Haiti, HAITI.com. So it's bvtourshaiti.com. Our company is Bellevue Tours, BELLEVUE, VUE, Tours, TOURS. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, so you are able to connect with us. We usually answer within 24 hours of you sending us a DM, a text. We are always available, and we look forward to taking as much of you back home to experience the authentic Haiti, the real Haiti that you do not see as often, and actually learn about the rich history and culture that makes all of us the motherland and of liberty in Haiti, because we are the one that started it all in 1803 and into 1804, and we look forward to always welcoming you home.
All right. Well, Guerline, thank you again, and I'm excited for your 2020, as am I for my 2020. And as I like to say at the end of the show, walk good. You've been listening to Kerry-Ann Friends, a show about the Caribbean American experience. We post new episodes every 2 weeks. And if you want to learn more, buy merchandise, or sign up for a newsletter, check out our website, kerryonfriends.com. The Kerry-Ann Friends podcast is produced by Breadfruit Media, and new episodes are available every other Tuesday morning. You can listen to the podcast on the website, kerryonfriends.com, or you can listen on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, or wherever you like to listen to your podcast.